Hello there everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. I do apologise if there's a lot of background noise or wind around me. We have just arrived in Slovakia, in Bratislava, and with Jess, and we are here for the weekend. We're also going to do a day trip to Hungary tomorrow to go to Budapest. We've booked our tickets for it, so this vlog's going to be a mixture of some days spent in Bratislava, some days spent in Budapest, and I'm really excited to bring you all along with me. We have just checked into our hostel. I will give you a little bit of a hostel room tour later when we get back. Our plan now is to head out in search of some food because we are quite hungry. I think it's about 1 o'clock here, maybe 1:30 now. So we are looking for some food for lunch, maybe just a little coffee shop where we can get a sandwich and a hot drink. I'm about to get run over by a tram. Oh God. Oh Jess. Oh God, I don't know where to go, where the tram's going, they're everywhere. Oh, we're just standing at the crossroads. But yeah, we are on the hunt for some lunch at the moment, and then the plan is to go to the UFO observatory whilst it's still open so we can see it out all across the city, and maybe, depending on what time it gets dark, hike up to the top of the castle. So I'll bring you all along with me and show you what we get up to today, give you a room tour a little bit later like I say, but for now, let's go and find something to eat because we are... Oh my gosh guys, we are at the top of the castle. Well, not quite the top, we have started walking down a little bit because look at this view behind me, it's gorgeous. It's currently 16:48, so we're not doing too bad for timing. I think the plan is to slowly start making our way back down, have a little wander through the street, see if there's anywhere we want to go for dinner, and then go back to the hostel for an hour or so just to warm up, charge our phones, have a refresh, and then head out for dinner when we're hungry a little bit later. Apologies that I've not filled you in much, it has just been so windy. Like at the top of the UFO, we couldn't even breathe when the wind was coming towards us because it was just getting all into your chest, so I've not really been able to chat to you guys much. It's also absolutely freezing. I don't know if you can see how like red my hands are, but they are frozen. It's -2 at the moment, and I think it's only going to get colder as we go into the evening, so that's why we're going to start heading back down and warm up a little bit in the hostel. So I'll carry on bringing you along with me. I'm sure that if the wind dies down I can do more chatty clips rather than just voiceover clips, but we will see. I just cannot believe that I'm vlogging here. Like, how beautiful, absolutely stunning. Okay, it's been a little while since I last updated you guys. We've been back at the hostel just chilling for a little bit, recharging. It's now 7:10 and we're heading out for food. Jess wants a McDonald's, but I want to go to this like pub. It's called Slovak Pub. I went in there briefly earlier and looked at their menu. It's very traditional, and so I thought I would give it a go. They've got some nice soups on the menu that I'm thinking of getting, a few different sides. So we're at the pub now. I'll take you in there with me and show you what we get, and then also show you if I get anything from Maccadees as well. Good morning everyone and happy Sunday. I am so excited for today, but let's just have a quick recap on last night. I think the last thing that I filmed was us going into the Slovak pub. That meal was so nice. I know I got a little clip of my garlic soup. That was really tasty. I've never had anything like that before where the soup is served in a bowl of bread, but Jess got a chicken schnitzel and also like some fries to go with, and it was so tasty. I think it was the nicest one of those that we've ever had before. Today it is currently 10:27 and we are just pulling in to Budapest because we are here on a day trip. I didn't film my journey here, but all we've really done is get up in the hostel, head over to the train station and get on the train. It was fairly straightforward, to be honest. And so now, 2.5 hours later, we are pulling in and I am so excited. Our first stop of the day is going to be a walk from the station to the Fisherman's Bastion, or Bastion, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. That's going to be our first stop, and then we don't really have any plans for the rest of the day. We're here till 5:30, so we've got 7 hours. So I suppose we'll just see where the day takes us, and as always I will bring you along with us. A little update for you guys. It's now 1:30. We're still at the top of the Fisherman's Bastion. So we've been up here for about 2 hours, which is such a long time. It's completely different to what I expected. There's so much to do up here, so many different viewpoints, and there's loads of little food stops. So I had a cheese and ham and tomato panini, and we've just got a chimney cake, which is the reason that I'm coming on to do an update really, because I've never had one of these before and I thought I would do a little taste test on camera. Jess has already started hers and she's saying it's really good. I've got it in cinnamon flavour because I just thought it was warm and toasty, so let's try it and see what we think. Okay, I've just broken off a massive piece, but it looks like this, so kind of like pastry-y. That is so nice. Oh my god. It's like soft on the inside, crunchy on the outside, a really nice amount of cinnamon and sugar. Absolutely beautiful. I don't think I actually mentioned what we were up to next when I spoke to you a while ago when I was eating that chimney cake. I think I was just so distracted by the food and by the level of cold that I was feeling that I forgot to tell you our plans. But we've now headed down from the Fisherman's Bastion. We're back walking along the river and we have this bridge behind me which we're going to try and cross, because on the other side of the river we have the For Sale pub, and I've seen this a lot on TikTok. There's lots of like notes hanging from the ceiling of everyone that's eaten or had something to drink there, so it looks quite cool. The menu looks quite nice as well. Not that we need much food, but it'd be nice to just pop in there for a hot drink because it is freezing. It's -2. The only thing is we can't see a pedestrian route at the moment across this bridge. You can just see lots of construction, so we're hoping that we can get across. If not, we will try and find another way around, but essentially the plan now is to go to the For Sale pub and then after that see what we're like for time, because we don't actually have that long until our train leaves. I think we've only got like 3 hours, 3.5 hours, so we are quite short for time now. We couldn't get a seat in the For Sale pub, which we are really upset about, but next door there is a Burger King, so we've come in here and look at the menu. They've got a chicken nuggets burger. Me and Jess used to love this when we were kids, and also their desserts are amazing. They've got like waffles, Nutella muffins, they've got a Bounty King fusion which I'm so tempted by, brownie cheesecake, little mini pancakes. Like, they've got so much. They do breakfast as well. Oh, just pancakes, that's a bit boring, but they have like the baskets with the chicken nuggets. This is so cool, although I do kind of wish we were in the pub, but never mind. Guys, I am coming on with very chaotic energy, and is that ketchup around my mouth? No, I don't think so. We've just got back to the hostel. We've had a McDonald's. I've gone in, I've opened up kind of the, what do you call it, Jess? The curtain, like the shutter to my hostel bed. There is a man sleeping in my bed, and then like all my stuff is left in the wardrobe. Like here, you can shut your wardrobe and you can lock it. So when I left this morning, I locked my wardrobe with my pass. But it's got like, we're just talking about what's in my wardrobe. It's got all my clothes. It's got like clean and dirty clothes, like my dirty knickers are just like thrown in there, like my pajamas, all my toiletries. Oh my God, my toothbrush. So I'm now going to have to be that person that goes downstairs to reception and is like, hi, there's someone sleeping in my bed. I don't know, we've literally just opened it up, found out, and I've run out of the room and like, I'm going to have a panic attack. So stay tuned, I will keep you updated. No, we actually checked in yesterday. We've just arrived back into the hostel. We're staying in room 32. My name is Tanya, T-I-N-I-A. There's someone sleeping in my bed. Yeah. I just opened the shutter and there's a person in there asleep. And I've not woken them up because I don't know what to do really. What to do, so I just left it. No.
Pardon? You have your stuff here? This is your? Because it was occupied. It was occupied. Someone is here. You slept in another bed or something.
Hi, sorry. I didn't want to wake you up when I opened up the thing, but I didn't know what else to do.
You forgot or something? Okay, that was a whole 45-minute drama. Our little update is that we have now been moved into a double room, but it feels like such a downgrade from our lovely pods. But we are just tired, so we're going to get into bed. I'm going to quickly show you what they've given us. So essentially, this is the room. There's not much to show. It's a double bed. There's 2 quilts. We've got all of our stuff just dumped over there because I just had to throw everything into the case. So it's all unfolded now. I need to do that in the morning. We've got the door. We've got a wardrobe. And like, that's the room tour. So not too much to see really. I just can't believe that's just happened. I'm sure I'll have more reflections on it, but for now I just think we're going a little bit delirious with like laughter and drama, and so we're going to get our pyjamas on, get into bed and go to sleep, and I'll probably like do a little bit of a lowdown or a debrief on this experience with you at the end of the vlog when I come to close it. And a very good morning everyone. Oh, did you see that bird? It is our last day in Bratislava. We fly home this evening, and so today we've got a little bit more of a chilled out day planned. We're currently on our way to hunt down some breakfast or some brunch because it's getting on a little bit now. We're fancying pancakes of some sort, and then the plan after that is just to have a little wander around the main square, the main like old town bit, take photos of any buildings that we like, have a little wander, and then there is a bookshop near our hostel that we've seen and we've got our eye on, and we're thinking of heading there a little bit later today before we check out. So as always, I'll bring you along with me, show you what we're getting up to, but it's so cold that my hands just need to go into my pocket, so I'm going to start filming now and just take clips that I'll voice over, and then I'll catch up with you a little bit later.
It's so good. That's incredible. Well, hello again everyone, how are we all doing? As you can see, I am now home. It has been about a week since I got back from Bratislava, and I know I said I would come on and film an outro for you all and also give you a little bit of a debrief on the situation with the man in my hostel bed. To be honest, I don't really know what to say about it. I feel like it's quite clear. It was an honest mistake on behalf of people. Like, the staff in the hostel thought I had checked out, and so they said that he could take the bottom bunk rather than the top bunk that he had been allocated. So he didn't go in there with any malicious intent. No harm was intended at all. It was just a bit of a shock for me to get back at like 10 o'clock at night, absolutely shattered from such a long day out, and just find someone in my bed. The staff were great. The man that was on duty on that night was really apologetic, really helpful, really solution focused, and handled it as best as he possibly could. He said it was his first time waking anybody up that was in someone else's bed, so hats off to him because he did handle it really well. He put us in that room for the night, and overall no harm was done. You know, we were checking out the next morning, so it wasn't a massive deal. If we had like 2 or 3 more nights in a hostel, I might have been like, yeah, this room is a bit of a downgrade, I would like to move back into the pods and kind of sort that out. But there's no point in arguing, you know, to death about it when we were checking out the following morning, and all we wanted to do at that point was just go to bed. I also posted a slightly longer video that I filmed, so when I went downstairs and I asked at reception, I did film a few bits before that, and I posted a longer version of that over on my TikTok, and it has reached over 1 million views. So if you haven't seen that already, then go and check that out because it's quite funny. A lot of people are sharing their hostel horror stories in the comments, but I just wanted to say quickly that I didn't expect it to go like that big on TikTok, and so that video is not a representation of the hostel being bad. I would 100% go back there and stay again. I think I already mentioned that it was my second time staying there, and I don't think that it will be my last because I love that country and I love that hostel. But other than that, I suppose I should just bring this video to a close. I really enjoyed editing this. I'm really happy with how the video turned out, and thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed, then please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe down below, and other than that, I will see you very soon in the next one. Thanks and goodbye.